And we're live. All right, everybody. Welcome to Gordonette Games. My name is Jeremy. We are playing part 2 of Tuesday night's module Deadplanet using their sci-fi horror system Mothership. Last time that we played, Zeke, Telerium, Nipsey, and Sarah all had way too much of the Alexa, and they have decided to land on this planet. Following their ship, the Magellan, and possibly hoping to rescue their captain. It was a big ordeal for everybody, and Sarah is now deceased. She exploded in a blaze of glory, and now we are here on the planet. It is about like dusk or dawn. You're not really sure because you don't know the cycles of this planet. There is like a red kind of haze that hangs amongst you. To the north, you can see this. So you guys landed on like a plateau, but this thing is like large. Like it's like days and days walk just to get across anywhere, right? So from where you guys are at, you guys can see to the north again. There's the like a steep rising, and the clouds are kind of dark and surrounding the peak of this. Like it's like almost like a step plateau, but it looks like it's a rough going to get there. To the south, you can see a plume of black smoke rising from something that's outside of your vision. And you can tell that a few miles away from you, the plateau, and you remember probably from, well, actually Telerium's the only one who got visual, right? Mm-hmm. So Telerium would know that, like I said, this is a large plateau, and a few miles to the south is the south, and to the west is the edge of this. On the place that you guys decided to land, you guys can see all of these like impact craters and like miscellaneous parts of ships, and it looks like a mixture of like meteorites and ships and things like that have crashed. You guys see various campsites, red haze in the air. It kind of gives the place like an eerie vibe. And it's either dusk or dawn. And you guys just got off the Alexis and watched your friend explode. So I will leave it to you guys now.
Okay, so I, after I guess taking some time to recover from that, and I like the door to the ship is locked, right? Like, okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you shut it actually.
Yeah. Yes. I couldn't remember who did it, but I remembered that it did get shut at the end.
Yeah, I sealed that shit because whatever was in there, I don't want following us. So we have a few scattered campsites, at least within like visual distance, and that's pretty much it. Like other than this sort of step plateau to the north, and some black smoke coming from the south. That's pretty much what we made.
And so, hold on, let me see if I can't share an image real quick on my screen, and I'll give you guys.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna use my survey kit, which I have as a part of my exploration loadout. Which, when used on the surface of a planet, allows for quick mapping of a nearby few kilometers, as well as data on air, breathability, gravity, and other important notable features of the surrounding landscape.
Perfect. So I will give you guys this as that. Right?
Cool.
How do you share screen? Where is it at? There it is. Application. There we go.
Cool.
So are you guys seeing the shape of the plateau and stuff like that? Can you see my mouse?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are like here.
Cool.
Right. This is the area to the north I described. Very steep step plateau. You can't really see everything this way. Visually, you can't see what's going on, right? And then the smoke is coming from around this way.
Mm-hmm.
But this is so each one of these squares is 10 kilometers.
Okay.
So.
What is that?
So 10 kilometers is like 6 miles or something like that.
Right.
So I decided that you guys could probably go about 4 squares a day.
A day, right?
That's like 24 miles. That's like pretty common RPG, 30 miles a day type stuff.
Well, what now?
Well, it would be good to head down to one of the camps and actually see if there is any sorts of notes or journals that were left behind, trying to piece together.
Yeah.
We also need to figure out where the ship with our captain, the Magellan, head down to.
Yeah, did my scan give any indication of where that crashed?
I would guess that you would probably assume that it was the Black Venus model.
Like off to the south?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Delirium. I think that we should head towards the encampment.
Okay.
All
right, let's do that.
So,
gonna start walking.
Yeah.
Like as you guys are walking, you start to like walk through these like various campsites and stuff like that, and you can see that like most of these are like extremely old, right? Like you don't see any like newer campsites. It doesn't look like whoever was here there long. So as you can see, that it's going to be like a couple. It's going to be like a couple days walk, right, to get down to there. So, just a second.
I guess as we're walking, Zeke thinks that the captain's probably dead at this point, and that ship not salvageable.
Yeah,
so
I agree. Poor cat.
Unless we can like find another ship. The one that we landed on, the Alexis, might be our best bet of actually getting off the planet.
The Alexis is full of creatures.
Yeah.
But it's that or what? I am totally open to other suggestions. I don't want to go back on that ship any more than anybody else. But what else do we do? Wander around this planet for days. We got campsites, but did we see any like remains at the campsites, like dead bodies and shit?
You haven't come across any dead bodies yet.
Okay. Seems like we're not like the first ones to crash land on this planet, right?
Neither were we the first ones into this system.
But I guess, yeah, we're kind of fucked even on the Alexis unless we get its jump drive fixed.
Impossible.
Yeah, probably. All right. I guess south then. I mean, judging from the map, there aren't really many other directions to go.
And that like really drastic step, that's like not as drastic. That's not a sheer wall like a show.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can get there, but it's a rough. You can tell it's not exactly easy to get up there. So, after about a half day, and you do learn that it's dawn and the sun has come up, and instead of like a blue sky, like maybe I don't know if any of you would be from Earth or from a planet more similar to Earth, but the sky is completely red, right? That red haze is turned into like the red sky, and the sun is beaming red, and it all feels like everything looks way foreign to you, right? The red light makes everything like an off color to what you would expect it to be. Your skin tone doesn't look the same that you're used to.
What's gravity like? Is it relatively Earth normal? 1G type? Okay.
Yeah.
And what about the breathability of the air?
So you guys can breathe, but it's a little more laborious than like oxygen rich air, right? Like it's good, but it's not great. So
do we see any fauna or flora?
It's interesting that you would say that. So after about a half a day's walk, right, you guys are kind of starting to descend into the southern area. And you can see what looks like a dilapidated building at the edge of your site, right? And just as you were thinking about like the flora or fauna, you see these two things on the ground, and it looks like these just slimy pods, right? And they're about, I'd say, whenever you notice them, they're probably about 20 feet in front of you.
Just like slimy pods on the ground.
Yeah, two slimy pods, and they're like ovular, but like elongated
and like standing upright.
Yep.
Okay.
Probably about 2 foot tall.
2 feet tall. All right. We destroy them, or we give them a wide berth and do not interact.
I have hydroponics. Would that help me to identify something like this?
This is going to be more of like a xenobiology type.
Gotcha. Yeah, I agree. Let's either shoot the shit out of them or just walk around.
I'd rather our presence go walk around. Presence go unnoticed as much as we can.
More importantly, ammunition is limited.
Also very true.
Just as you start to make your way around it, the pod they both kind of like shimmer and then shake a little bit, and then you watch as the pod unfurls itself and has these two slimy membrane wings, right? And they both kind of flap up, and they start coming towards you. So I would say just watching some fucking pod things is gonna open up is gonna give you guys a fear save. So
all right,
fucking fear saves.
Let's do it. Disadvantage, right?
Yep.
We're not any more comfortable with our android friend. Okay, first one's a fail. See if I critical fail. No, thankfully. Just a fail.
So 2 stress for whoever fails their save.
Failed.
Let me guess. All of us except for Tyrillium.
Yeah.
Yes. I got a 43 out of 80. This isn't good.
So, roll initiative, guys. So remember, it's roll speed. If you succeed, you go first. If you fail, you go last.
Fail. Critical fail for me.
All right, so I'm going to say critical fail on the speed test.
Off to a good start.
Yeah, of course. I don't want to have you set out 2 rounds. That seems kind of shitty.
I think the rulebook says a critical fail on a speed save means 1 major action instead of 2.
Okay, yeah. that works. So, so you go after the monster and you get one action. So, what about the rest of you guys?
Failure.
Failure. So
all right.
All right.
Nipsey's
So
scared as shit of this fucking thing, man. He's freaked out.
Oh, and did I say you guys got 2 stress for that? Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So they are going to try to attack you. And they critically fail. So they are going to start attacking each other, right? So instead of coming towards you guys, they start to like maybe compete over the possible meal. So what do you guys do?
Can we leave?
Yeah, let's just slip away, fellas.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I kind of like that idea. Let's try to run away.
Nipsey will take point just moving
like
around them.
take advantage of their distraction. And
so
Yeah.
you watch.
I'm gonna try to like keep an eye on them though, and if they start to like pursue, Zeke's got his rigging gun ready to try to like pull one out of the sky.
So these things in their like membrane like wings and their like strange looking claws, they start to like claw at each other and bite at each other with their like almost non-existent mouth. They don't have like a beak or like lips or anything that you would recognize as where a mouse should be, but they're like biting at each other. And you see like as you guys get a decent distance away, you see like one like fall to the ground and the other one just take off flying in a different direction.
Awesome.
So that is your introduction to the biology of the planet.
Yeah.
There's definitely something different, you know what I mean? Something not right about those. They were slimy, disgusting creatures. So that's about half a day in, right? And you guys make it the rest of the day. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. So off in the distance, you can see like it's probably going to take you the rest of the day, but to get there. But there's like a dilapidated building.
Just like a single building?
Yeah. Yeah, from what you can see.
Sort of like by itself.
Yeah, like,
like
it looks
tall?
It's like a single story. It looks like maybe from here it was like a military complex or something like that. Like,
okay. You said the rest of the day to get there?
Yeah, and you can see that the black plume of smoke is even further beyond that. So.
Okay.
Well, we found a rest point, but more importantly, there may be stuff to scavenge in that building.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Okay, so I guess if we start to get there around the time we need to make camp, do we want to try to go in? Well, what's going on the outside of the building? I want to like walk the perimeter.
So you guys are gonna go ahead and go like towards the building.
I mean, it's a building, potentially shelter. I don't want to be out in the open at night. But
so you guys make your way in that direction. It seems as though it's on your way anyway, right?
Right.
Like,
towards the black plume of smoke.
And you get there, and your suspicions are kind of confirmed. It does look like a old military building. Some of the walls are crumbling, giving you like a little look inside, and it looks like all the lights are off, and it's like dark in there. Yeah, that's about it. That's what you can see from the outside. Walls crumbling, dark inside.
All right.
Looks like you could enter the building through one of the crumbling sides of the.
Should we go into the building?
And it is at that time, right? So it's like around the time that you guys would need to rest. Do you guys have food or anything like that, by the way?
I have 7 MREs and some camping gear.
I'm an android. I don't think I need that stuff.
Yeah.
I do not require nourishment.
Happy to split my MREs with Nipsey then.
Or love.
Oh, womp womp.
All I require is liquor. From Futurama.
So
yeah, let's go inside
check it out.
The building and try to find some shelter.
All right. So you guys, it looks like the way into the building is like on the north side, right? An entire wall is completely down. And you see like all this broken glass. Like as you enter further, you can see a lot of like cracked tile floors, like a regular like receptionist desk. And are you guys gonna go further into the building, or
might as well examine the receptionist desk, see what was on there.
Let's see.
It's probably gonna have to be something that isn't organic because paper does degrade. So there's probably gonna be, if it's like anything else, it'll be long gone.
It's so the console at the receptionist desk is broken. The glass is all broken. It looks like the thing's been smashed long ago.
Hey Nipsey, do you have any idea? I mean, you were I guess I was also in the military. I forgot that was part of my character. Do I if it's a military base? Do I have any sense of like how old this is? Like, why on earth somebody would build something on this planet is just like beyond me. So I'm like trying to wrap my head around it.
Yeah, you can't really tell how old it is, I guess, because space-time is relative and weird, right? So,
have I ever
it's just from the look of it, though. It looks like it's a decent. It's like really old.
Okay.
Are there any tracks or anything inside as Delirium moves in? Nothing.
No.
What's the sky like at this point, having traveled for this long?
So it's about dusk, and it has that red haze. It's almost if you were here under other different circumstances, the sun setting would almost be beautiful, right? Because of the way the reds and everything like that,
right.
The light refracts across through the atmosphere, but it gives you like a haunting feeling instead of I would imagine you couldn't appreciate the beauty of it.
Well, let's go in and find a room maybe that we can secure.
Yeah.
If the entrance is one wall that's completely blown off, it's only a little better than being outside. So I'd rather find like a door that we can shut and lock.
Oh, so you guys are looking around, you see what looks like a storage closet, the door to a storage closet, and it looks like it says "Alive Inside" spray painted on the door.
So is this like in the same lobby, like entryway?
Yeah, it's actually on the way to the receptionist desk. My bad.
Interesting.
Zeke's gonna go over and like knock on the storage closet.
No reply.
Okay. I say leave it. Okay, so we've got like one wall that's like completely broken out. I'm assuming there's like a hallway or a door.
Yeah. So you guys had already walked in, I assume, to the hallway, and the receptionist desk, the door to that, even though it's broken down, is to the left. That Alive Inside is to the right, and on down the hallway, there's a little bit more of the building past that. And then you can tell that behind the receptionist desk, it goes further into the building that way as well.
Well, do we want to head further in or make camp here?
I think we should secure the whole building before we decide to stay. At least as much of it as we can. We don't gotta open that door.
Not the closet, no.
Yeah, not the closet.
Clearly, nobody's alive inside.
We are in a unfamiliar territory with flora that seems to be overtly hostile.
It's true.
Yeah.
And maybe the storage closet didn't mean alive inside the storage closet. Maybe it meant just the building, which could be good or bad. All right, I want to move in until I find like a door, right? Something closed, at least one room that we can like secure and lock, even if it's not the whole building.
Do you go on past the receptionist desk and check that hallway too, or no? So just so you know, like, this would be a hard dungeon to draw if you were like drawing a dungeon or whatever, right? But like the building is kind of circular, right? With like things that like jut off of it. But so you guys came in from the north side of the building. Then you went down a hallway to the right. There was so moving south on the west side. There's that's the live inside door. A little bit further south to the east, that's the receptionist desk door, and you guys come to the lobby. It looks like there is our waiting room. Looks like there's like molding, like overturned couches, chairs, and like very, very, very dead potted plants. Carpet is ruined. And yeah, so past the receptionist desk, or
I think actually I'm gonna. So the storage closet is like a room, right? Like a broom closet or probably something like that. Okay. I think for some reason I thought it was just like a coat closet, like small, but it's like a legit room. That might be a good place to bunk up, especially if the door locks. Unless there's something alive inside.
So do you check the door?
Yeah, I'll just like gently wiggle the handle. I want to see if it's locked or unlocked.
It is locked.
Okay. I want to listen at the door to see if I can hear anything.
Yeah.
I guess I had already knocked on it, so
Yeah.
if there was something inside, it already knows that we're here. So, but like I don't hear anything.
Nothing.
Okay. I have a lockpick set. If somebody wants me to try to like open this door.
Yeah, you can give it a shot, man.
All right. Do you got my back, Nipsey? Just in case.
For sure. And he passes SMG.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to use this lockpick set.
Yeah. So roll intelligence plus any applicable skills.
Applicable skills.
Let me have a look to see what I would apply.
Maybe like mechanical repair.
I would count that.
Okay. So you said intellect plus that?
Yep.
Okay. Mechanical. Anything else? My intellect is very low. Okay. I got a third.
We'll give you an extra 15 for the lockpick set itself.
Yeah, the items actually do give a bonus, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's.
I don't know what it is, but I say 15
got
is
it.
probably.
So that's
probably
32, 42. All right, 52 total.
Good chances.
Yeah. No, 67. I fail.
So, I forgot to mention there's also a door behind the receptionist desk.
Okay. So we went into like a hallway and not into that door behind the reception. Okay. So I failed to pick the lock set. Like for Mothership, what does that mean? Is my lock set broken? Is the door now no longer able to be picked?
I would say that if you spent like if you like were willing to spend, if you were willing to spend however long it takes, then you would get it open. But like at a quick mode, you didn't get it quickly.
Right.
So,
Yeah. So if I want to spend more time, I can do it.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I think with the fact is time is burning and we just need to recon the whole place. So if push comes to shove, we can force the door open. But we do not want to do that, do we?
We do not.
Make a lot of noise.
Yeah. Not a huge fan of that.
Mm-hmm. What about that door over there behind the receptionist desk?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah.
All right, so this door is unlocked, and you are in a small foyer type area, I guess. And in front of you is an elevator with elevator doors with a glass front.
Okay.
And the elevator is fine.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that way. And it looks like they're held open with like a spanner, right? Like like a tool is being used to held. And
yeah,
do you guys approach the elevator?
I mean, I suppose so.
Yeah, I'd creep towards it.
So you get closer and you can see that it says "To Hell" sprayed on the back wall, and then below that, it looks like it says "Send help," and you can hear like a humming sound coming from below. The elevator doesn't go up. You can tell that because you're on a single level building, so it goes into the ground. Yeah, glass fronted elevator.
So we've searched this whole floor. It seems like.
You didn't go down the hallway that was behind the reception desk.
I guess backtrack and go there.
All right, so the hallway kind of leads you in like a small, like half arch type. No hard corners or anything like that, but it does curve.
Mm-hmm.
And you open that, and there's a door at the end of it.
I'm gonna listen, see if I hear anything at the door.
Nothing at all.
All right. I'll creak it open, I guess. Take a peek.
You can see like all kinds of broken plastic, like ergonomic furniture, like kind of new agey looking stuff. It looks like there's a corkboard spattered with blood on the far wall. And I kind of, it's dark in here, guys, so I assume that you guys were using flashlights, right?
Yeah. I assume we have like something on our suits, right? Like some kind of light.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So so like you can only see like what's inside your what's inside the beam of your light.
Right.
And like whenever you look at the corkboard, like you can see it says "Run like hell." And after the third time of seeing like these fucking ominous things, I'm gonna have you guys make fear saves.
Cool. Be really nice to succeed something. Nope.
Nice.
You're at disadvantage though.
Disadvantage because of our android.
Oh no. You'd wish for the android to be taking a couple of steps back from you.
So yeah, I failed. Naturally.
All right. So everybody take one stress and let's make a panic check.
I actually passed that one, so
sweet.
Yeah.
So
panic check is 1 or 2d10.
2d10, and you're trying to roll over. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool.
All
Rolled
right.
a 9. I have 3 stress.
So
you lose stress after you pass a panic check, right?
Do what?
Don't you lose stress after you pass a panic check?
Oh yeah,
that is true.
I think so.
Yeah, because we talked about it last time.
We talked about it last time.
All right, cool.
I think let's just say it's 1.
Yeah, I think it's just one.
Okay. So it looks like there is a closet, another like closet in here, but it has like that maintenance closet. The other one looked like a storage closet. This one has like vented, like a vented door. So.
So there's a door to like a maintenance closet.
Mm. And it says maintenance right on it.
What's inside that?
So this door is not locked or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk in and it immediately smells like disinfectant. There's a pile of cleaning supplies on the ground from a fallen shelf. And there is a like a hatch that looks kind of rusty on the far wall.
Is that like some kind of like ventilation or maintenance?
You would pretty much assume that.
Is it like something a person could fit in, or is it like?
Yeah, no, it's like 3x3.
Okay, so you could like crawl into it.
And it looks like it's on the wall of the elevator shaft, right?
Okay. So it could be like a maintenance shaft for the elevator.
And you can kind of hear the hum coming from.
Right. Yeah. So this is like the dead end. I guess there's no other doors beside this closet, so.
Well,
okay.
we got
to keep exploring.
Get in the beginning, but this is the dead end of this area, right?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, we're just
and there's a closet that we couldn't get into, but other than that, I think we've like explored
everything.
We've covered the first.
Except for going down, yeah.
Which do we want to go?
Wonder what the hell that's about.
I mean, we had a run like hell. We had what else? Send help. Clearly, something very bad happened here.
Yes. Well,
for sure.
Let us assume is that they established this military base as a means to provide normalcy in an alien environment. It just didn't last.
Didn't work.
Didn't last.
All right. Well, I vote I don't know what the consequences are for continuing after you should probably stop, but I think Zeke's probably pretty tired and is down to find a place that we can secure and hunker down, I guess.
So yeah, I think we're at like the point of where you guys are going to start to be exhausted.
Probably body saves or something like that. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah. All right. I think
we got ourselves into a corner. Might as well set up.
Yeah.
And settle down here for a bit.
I guess the employee break room is as good a place as any.
Yeah. So,
do we want to do lookout shifts?
Is that droid?
Oh yeah, we've got an android that doesn't need to sleep. He can be the lookout.
Yep. If he doesn't run.
Well, it depends. How do I look out? As in, what is the stat to use?
I'm not going to say there's a stat for it, and honestly, for reasons that will be quite apparent soon, it doesn't matter at all who looks if there's a lookout.
All right, that's not ominous.
So hold on just a second. I'm trying to get to a table. All right, so you guys are hunkering down and going to sleep for the night?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So for the two humans in the party, I need you guys to roll a D100.
A D100. Not a great sign. Woohoo! This isn't going to be good. 99, which I'm pretty sure is some kind of critical failure.
All right.
Or
So,
we're gonna get red balloons.
So you, as you're sleeping, you you start to have these horrible dreams, right? You start to dream that it's like, so point of view, you're not seeing yourself from outside your body. You look down and you're on your knees and there's blood coming from your abdomen. You're trying to scoop your guts back um, into your stomach, but you're like they're slipping out of your hands, and there's these ropes of eviscerated intestines, and they're like wriggling almost like snakes. And you're like pulling and pulling, and it seems like there should be an end to your intestine, but you're never getting to the end and just putting it in. You can see that your stomach is like bulging. And then, Chris, what did you get for your D100 roll?
16.
A 16. So you also have these terrible images in your head. You dream that you wake up in the same room. You don't see anybody around you, and there's crows and bats just relentlessly attacking your face. You try to like swat them away, and no matter what you do, they just keep coming and keep coming. And both of you wake up after a good amount of time, like at the same time, like sweating profusely, and I'm going to say that you guys are going to need to take a fear save.
I would say that Nipsey would be like swatting in the air too when he wakes up.
At least he doesn't wake up grabbing a gun and shooting.
It's true.
And
fear save.
And Delirium, for you, the whole entire night, like you see them like writhing and wriggling in their sleep, and maybe like saying various things, like maybe crying out a little bit. But for the most part, you don't see or hear anything. You don't hear any like commotion or anything seems to move. All you can hear is that hum, like that's coming from the vent. That little 3x3 vent. It's all rusty that you guys were doing.
Well, I failed, so as if that were a question.
So you take 3 stress and make a panic check.
I'm sorry. I actually failed my save.
Yeah,
right.
so 3 stress and panic check.
Okay. Whew. Passed my panic check, thankfully.
Yeah, pass panic.
All right, so needless to say, you do not wake up with that refreshed the next morning. It's the common thing in both of your dreams was in the background. You heard the humming that's coming from the vent. And yeah, what do you guys do?
Well, we gotta get the hell off this planet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the question is, do we investigate this building? Or do we keep walking?
There appear to have been a humming directly from the vent all night.
Yeah, I think we heard that when we came in.
Yeah. I dreamt about it.
Yeah, me too.
It seems to have a psychological component to it. Perhaps that is what happened to the previous occupants.
Yeah, good a chance as any. Go investigate. I feel like we skipped the dungeon last time, so maybe we shouldn't do that again.
Well, don't worry. For any given scenario for this, I'm ready. So I don't feel obligated because of my comments last time to explore the dungeon.
More importantly, we have still yet to find more ammunition. Let's see.
Yeah,
How much ammunition do you have?
I got 4 mags, 4 full mags.
Well, I guess.
So not much, really. It can go quick.
Well, I don't see a good way off the planet. Might be here for a while. So should probably try to find some supplies. Might find them here. So my vote's we take the maintenance hatch down. I'm not a big fan of that elevator.
No. Hatch seems like the best route down.
All right.
Who's going
So
first?
you check the hatch. It seems like it's already been like taken off before. The screws aren't even on it. It's like just like slotted or something like that that allows it to sit there, but you can take it right off.
What was so we can just pop the hatch off?
Oh shit! Hold on, retcon. It's jammed shut with a metal fire axe. So
we can open it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So like it
Gonna
looks
grab-
like you have to take the axe to
Yeah,
to open
sure. I don't know what a fire axe is, but it sounds awesome.
Like a firefighter's axe, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's basically an axe used to cut down doors.
Yeah, it has like a pick
Got it.
on one side, like a I don't know, what is it, like a sharp pointy end thing, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
like
Yeah, basically a pick and then an axe part. So
Right. Okay,
Uh,
not as cool as I
the more
thought.
you know.
it's not flaming.
It's not
anything.
on.
It's not on fire.
I cannot set it on fire. Okay.
But it's and who's gonna grab it?
Who wants it? I'll take it. Sure.
You guys are being quite hesitant. So
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm gonna
it's-
grab
it's
it.
I
jammed in
have
there.
a 24 in combat, so
You have a what?
24.
I've got a 32 plus military training, so I think I'm maybe a little
you
better off
you,
with
you
it.
got it at a 40. Well,
So
depends.
whoever
Military training
goes
is
to
actually
grab
plus
it-
15.
Whoever goes to grab it, it's in there pretty tight, but you get it out, and
Okay.
the hatch kind of like falls forward. And do you like look down the hatch? Or-
Yeah, sure.
So you stick your head in and you look down, and you can see that it leads a decent way down, but there is ladder, a
Okay.
ladder coming out of the wall. You can hear the humming, and yeah.
Yeah. All right. Who's first down?
Ah, shit, man. I guess I am.
All right. Okay, and then I guess I'll head down after Nipsey.
All right.
I shall
So
bring career.
you make your way into the darkness, right? And like, I guess you're because of the way that your light would be oriented and stuff like that, you'd be in pretty much complete darkness except for what was right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And after it doesn't take long to get down, and you find yourself in what looks to be an armory. Right, there are empty gun racks, spare magazines, and what looks to be like some loose ammo on the floor.
Great.
Nice.
Are there any weapons? No guns, I take it.
No guns, but empty gun racks. And there are 2 doors, or 3 doors leading out of this room. Basically, one on the, and again, this is the way that these are drawn. Just so you guys know, is like they're isometric, so it's like hard to explain.
Right.
So it's like south. There's like a southern door, and then a middle kind of door on the far wall, and then a door to the right of that. And I would say that that there are 2 magazines worth of loose ammo on the ground.
Will my SMG be able to fire it?
Yeah, it looks like it's
cool.
Whatever kind of bullets that you need. On this floor there's it's like the lights are flickering, like there's like a halogen kind of flickering light going on. Yeah. Everything is, so you can see a little bit better, but the lights are like not reliable at all. Like,
right. It's spooky.
Right.
Spooky.
Spooky. Sci-fi horror, if you will. Okay, I'm gonna take a listen to the like far right door, and then check to see if it's locked.
It's not locked, and it looks like it's more the same. Looks like it's an extension to the armory. Empty gun racks and empty magazines all over the place. It also, by the way, it looks like you could go further down as well in that hatch that you guys came through.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think maybe we should explore this. I like the feel of it. I mean, I don't like the feel of it, but we found ammo. There could be survivors. Unlikely, but at the very least, equipment. So I kind of want to scavenge. That's the mode that I'm in, is scavenging. So I'm going to take a listen to the middle doors. If I don't hear anything, I'll check to see if it's locked, and if it's unlocked, I will sort of peek my head in.
So the door is not locked. And you peek your head in. Again, the lights are flickering in here as well. It looks like you see from your vantage point, it looks like you can see some spent potassium flares and a machine gun on the ground.
Interesting.
I think Zeke's gonna step back inside and kind of motion to Nipsey to take point into the room.
So Nipsey will move forward, taking point with his SMG out and the light shining off of his front of his head.
So you walk in, and it looks like there's like a glass wall across the way that has been broken down. There was but you can see the door frame that was leading into this little room. And you see a locked safe, and then you see more spent potassium flares, and into what looks like another waiting room, and a door on the far wall. And then as you crunch over the glass that was separating the rooms, there's a door behind you on that wall, if that makes sense.
All right. So I'll give the signal that it's clear, and I'll point at the glass on the floor so that everybody can walk cautiously.
Yeah, I'm going to try to be as cool. I'm going to go over and pick up the machine gun and just give it a sort of check and see if it's functional.
It looks functional.
Okay.
Nice. I'll hand you 2 mags.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'm going to sort of, shoulder the axe that I have and take the SMG and the 2 mags.
So there's a door on the far wall, past the glass broken wall. and then the room is kind of like an L shape, and you guys came in from the long part of the L, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And on the short part of the L, there's a door on either side of that, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That makes sense. What about that safe? Can I go over to that safe?
Yeah, you can check that out for sure.
Yeah. I'm going to try to open the safe.
I'm going to say that it's going to take an intelligence roll to get into if you want to try.
Okay. What applicable skills can apply? Because I have an intelligence of 44.
Yeah, I'm going to let the android do it.
I would say...
Is it locked? Like, would my lockpick set help?
That's what I was thinking.
I would say that this one would be electronic, right? Like, it would be the future, right?
Cool. I have hacking as an expert skill now.
Yeah. Go for hacking.
Nice.
And what does it look like whenever you hack this thing? I want to know what that's, that's like.
Well, obviously, it's actually removing the face plates for the numbers, and this is just actually interfacing with the wires directly. So let's just say this is going to get a little bit more fun, and I got a sweet. That was a 51, so that is within it. If it's a plus 15.
All right, so the door pops open with like a satisfying click. And inside you can see a revolver and a first aid kit.
All right.
Nice. So I'll move and I'll pick up the revolver and I'll spin the cylinder open and see if it's loaded.
Give me just 1 second, guys. Okay. So, what did you say, Chris?
I'll pick up the revolver and open up the cylinder and see if it's loaded. Just checking to see if it's loaded or they're fired or what.
It is. All 6 chambers.
So I snack it back and put it on my belt line. Pick up the med pack too. Is it a stim pack or is it like an actual med kit?
It's a first aid kit.
First aid kit.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to use this. I'll look at Zeke.
I mean, I have military training, but
yeah.
I would allow military training.
So I can take it, so don't worry.
You have what?
Medical equipment, stim packs, all of that nice stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it's probably an
med
intellect
scanner, automed, pain pills, packs. Yeah.
Yeah, first aid kit is all you.
Cool.
So, and also just retcon real quick, just from the positioning of the vents on each of the level maps, I'm going to say that kind of snakes, right? Like, it doesn't follow the elevator exactly.
Okay, so it didn't just go straight down. It kind of like it went down and then it curved, and we don't really have any orientation.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So we have a door. We have 2 doors, right?
Yeah. You have the door across the way. That also has glass doors. Those haven't been broken. And then you have a door kind of across that from that as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there was when we came into a room. There was an old like glass wall that had been shattered.
Yeah, it looked like some sort of like security guard.
Okay. Yeah.
Area.
This might be a weird question. Could I tell which way the glass broke?
It was just all over the.
Or is it just like shattered and it wasn't like something burst through it?
It looks like it was there's maybe more glass on the not in the room. Right.
Okay.
So outward.
Right. All right.
So from inside, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, if they're glass, I'm just going to take a peek inside both doors.
Yeah, he's just
short of shining with my flashlight.
So the door behind you, I don't think is glass.
Okay. So I'll look at the glass one.
Oh yeah, they both are. They both
Okay.
are. So whenever you approach the door on the far side, it like opens automatically, right? But it's kind of like stuttered, so it's like tick, 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 tick,
Right.
tick,
Yeah.
and then opens, and then it looks like these jets of like mist get like sprayed into the room. It looks like some sort of decontamination lock, but it's like long, not really functioning correctly. Right, like you're not even in. The doors opened automatically. Like
right. So like the doors open and some like mist starts spraying.
Oh, and
but we don't go in, right? Like I just walking up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
not a huge fan.
So it's just like it's like randomly like spraying like decontamination mists.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. What about the other door? What about the other
door? So the door behind that, or behind you, you go and check, and you look in there, and it looks like another kind of social space. You can see a ton of spent potassium flares on the ground. You can see what looks like overturned couches, tables, and chairs that are kind of like ruined, right? Like it looks like some sort of like battle went down here almost, right? Yeah. So.
Okay. I mean, that sounds safer to me than than weird malfunctioning decontamination hallway. That's gonna like spray stuff on me. Well, Nipsey, did you do the honors?
Yeah, and Nipsey moves into the room, and it's pretty clear at this point. It looks like as he approaches it, right?
Yeah, it's completely clear, but there's like spent flares all over the place.
Yeah, so I'll just shine my light and move around and see if there's anything useful that I can find in this room.
All right, so would you say that you'd spend like around 10 minutes looking around?
Yeah, I'd give it a good.
All right.
I guess, I mean, if he's going to do it, I'll spend some time.
So hold on. You see, like, there's like random like posters on the wall that warn of the dangers of poor sanitation. You see a few rifles with jungle clipped magazines. Do you guys know what that is?
Like a banana clip?
Yeah, is it like a banana clip?
Okay.
And it. So hold on. Give me just 1 second, guys.
All right. The term jungle style refers to the practice of securing 2 or more magazines together with tape.
Oh, flip clips. Nice.
Tactical operator.
I like that.
Often with the spare inverted in relation to the one fit of the weapon.
And it looks like the barricades, they set up barricades from so this is like 3 hexagons together. It's like a honeycomb type situation. So it's like a big open room.
Yeah.
But it has like three hexagons together. And then like so there's like it looks like some of the barricades are facing the library, right? You can see in there over the barricades, and you can see like bookshelves and stuff like that. And then
so the barricades are set up facing the library, and all the spent shells are in the room we're in. So like they were defending against something coming from the library.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you guys were searching around, you'd find out pretty easily that it's that there's nobody here right now.
Right. Yeah.
And I need you guys everybody who's like looking around, to roll me a D10. Or wait, hold on. Yeah. A D10.
9.
1.
7.
All right, so you start to look at like some of these books that are scattered around in the library, and you start to figure out that that this planet has like a monster problem, right? There's like books like written about it. You hear like references to like a gate. Like you know, like unless you spend like a lot of time, you wouldn't know a ton more about it, right? But
Right.
So who rolled a 1?
I did.
You see something about the fact that the beasts hate water. What else did you guys roll?
I rolled a 9.
7.
So whoever rolled a 9, you learn that there's a city on this planet, presumably not like super far away from here, full of more dead aliens than anyone has ever seen. And then a 7. The messed up things burn like paper, burn them all.
Creepy.
But most of the stuff is like either wet or blood splattered or or burned. But that's like what you could glean from what you could find.
And there was a description of the beasts that don't like water.
You didn't see like a description of the beast per se, but it said the beasts don't like water.
The beasts don't like water. Okay.
Anybody got any water?
And then you see more barricades on the south wall of this library that lead to that look like they lead down.
Cool.
So did we ever actually look in the room where the glass had exploded from?
What do you mean?
The very first thing you saw when we walked into the
security room, yeah?
Yeah. So you guys found everything that was in there. It was just like the broken glass, the spent flares, some like spent rounds and stuff like that. Yeah.
That
so
it's safe, right? Or whatever.
Yeah, that's safe.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's either down or.
And then there's another door leading. So if you go back to the hexagon rooms, like there's another door leading out of that way as well.
Okay, there's like the door we came in.
Yeah, there's a door you came in, and there was no door here. It was just kind of barricaded, like there was like overturned couch, stuff like that. And then the library, then more barricades, and you can see over the barricades, and it looks like there's stairs leading down. and then there's the other door. It's really hard to describe these isometric. Like if it was like flat on a piece of paper, it'd be
it might be a little easier. Yeah. Problem with isometric maps.
Yeah, it's well done. I guess we still have more of this rabbit hole to check out.
I suppose so.
So, are you guys going down the stairs, or are you guys going to go to that other door that's in this general vicinity?
What's going on at the other door?
Yeah.
This you can see like a sign over top of it that says barracks. And
do I hear anything inside the door?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It doesn't. This is one part that I'm having trouble with understanding. Like it's really doesn't make sense at all. Okay. Yeah, you could totally hear shit like scratching, and like you definitely hear movement behind the door.
All right, I'm gonna leave that one closed. Just as a, that's probably not where we want to go. So we had the door we came in, this door to the barracks, which is like somewhere else off this honeycomb thing, and then the library, right?
Yeah, the stairs that lead out of the library.
And that was it?
Yep, or back through the decontamination
room.
Or through the decontamination room, right?
Through the mist.
Yeah.
Down?
Oh, shit, hold on, my fault. There is 2 doors. It looks like the door that you didn't come through originally, right, whenever you first got down here. That one that was the far left door.
Yeah.
That door comes into this area, and then there is a door that's next to where the library opening is.
What's going on with that door? Can I hear anything in that one? More scratching?
No, not at all.
Is it also like, are these doors glass, or is this one solid?
This one is solid. But if you... Yeah, solid. We don't hear anything behind it.
Well, let's... Yeah. Feels like this might be the last room of this floor, so I'll feel better if we've scouted, or at least most of it.
So you open it, and you see a door to the bathrooms, and a door to... It says environmental controls over the top of the door.
I like the sound of that. Might be something useful happening there. So yeah. Zeke's gonna go into that room.
So you open the door, and the lights kind of flash off for like a quick second, right? And they flash back on, and you see this corpse that's just completely bloody and like ripped apart, right? So I'm gonna need you to make a fear save.
Cool.
Since you're the point on it.
Yeah. Hey, first one's a critical success, but it's at disadvantage, so. The second one is a failure, so.
All right. So you take 4 stress and make a panic check.
Awesome. Okay. This could be bad. Okay. Oh, thank God. All right. Yeah, 17, and I'm at 8 stress, so still in it.
So you get to like after the initial shock of seeing that corpse, you get a look around the room, and it says "Goodbye, blue sky" on the spray painted on the wall. There's a pistol on the floor that looks like it was in the hand of the corpse. Mm-hmm. And it looks like there is a control panel for the environmental controls in here. And it looks like there's also a floor panel in here as well.
All right. Trillium, you want to take a look at this environmental control panel? See if we can maybe get the house lights up?
Understood. Performing diagnostics. It will be an intelligence and computers check. So plus 10, 54. 32.
Yeah. All right. So you start to hear like the hum of the air conditioner, and you can feel like blowing coming out of the vents now, and also the lights come on completely instead of just flickering.
Nice. I feel like that's a little comforting.
Yeah. And yeah, there's a floor panel or the way out.
What do you guys think about the floor panel?
Well, best guessed.
I mean, I don't like the way that had the thing scratching at the door, like sounds of movement. So
nothing that sounds alive is any good here.
No.
I don't think
clearly like
it's not a dog.
Yeah, it's not a dog. There's a military facility. There's lots of like barricades and spent rounds. Like it was clearly attacked and overrun. My only hope is that we can find something useful. But yeah, nothing alive here is going to be friendly. So I'm going to say it's not a dog. Okay, so can I like pry up that floor panel?
Yeah, give me a strength check.
Yeah. Can I use my axe? It's got a little like pick at the end of it, yeah?
Yeah, I'll give you a plus 15 for that.
Cool. Strength plus 15. So that would be 54. 47.
All right. It looks like it leads straight. It looks like it's a shaft that leads straight down.
Can I like look in it with the flashlight on my suit?
Yeah, it's just a shaft that leads down.
Can't really make out anything.
Yeah, there's steps, not like stair steps, but
right, but like a ladder. Yeah. What do you guys think? This or the way with the barricade?
Nah, I think we're right here.
I want to deal with the animals, so let's go use this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is the way.
Okay.
All right.
All right, yeah, let's head down.
So, you guys head down and you can start to kind of hear, like, as you guys get, like, further and further down, you can kind of hear, like, the sounds of, like, shuffling feet or something like that. You can see, like, hold on just a second. Actually, let's go ahead. We've been playing for an hour and a half. Let's take a break real quick.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'm back, guys. So, so far, everything has been rather inconsequential. The first two floors seemed rather empty, desolate. Everything seemed old. But now you're starting to kind of hear like like the sound of a shuffle every now and then. And you look down and out of this grate that's below you, right? So you're actually going to have to drop into whatever room that you're going in. But you can see what look like standing safes or something like that. You can't really tell from through the grate. And a lot of spent magazines on the floor. Even after a little while of looking through the grate, you don't see anything in the room.
Okay. Well, you guys ready?
Ready as I'm gonna be.
Yeah, this is gonna go very well. Okay.
I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure it will.
Absolutely positive. Everything's gonna be fine.
So you kick out the grate. You drop into the room. It's pretty clear that this is like a gun range. There are places for people to put like their pistols, and the one wall is very heavily marked with gunfire. The standing safes that you saw were what looks to be gun cases, and they have glass fronts, and you can see that they're all completely stocked full.
All right, that's cool. So we have a bunch of weapons in there.
And there's a door leading out.
I'm going to go try to open up one of these gun lockers.
All right, so those are, I'd say that we'll just do one roll for them. But those are going to be intelligence plus any kind of hacking your computer.
Okay, so they're locked.
Cool.
I wonder if is it smarter for me to look around for there's probably not a key in this room. That would be too easy. Okay, so I'm going to try to...
I'm going to let you guys make your rolls and stuff for that. I have to parent real quick, so give me just
a
second.
Okay, cool.
What were we rolling to do?
I'm going to try to open gun cases. He said they're like stocked with weapons, so...
That's what I was looking at. Like, what's... So I guess about 5d10's the best there is, as far as damage mechanically.
Oh, like for the weapons? Well, I mean, they don't like water. Not that that's going to help. And it also said something about they burn.
They burn.
If we can find a flamethrower, that would be dope.
So how'd you do? Did you get into safes?
I'm going to roll now. Okay, so I'm assuming like intellects plus the lockpick set.
It's going to be, they're electronics, so.
Can I have the, maybe it's better for the Android to do this then.
Me. And the targets look like some sort of, they depict like these like human mutant like things, and like
they look like anything we've seen.
They remind you of the stuff that you've seen so far, but not like it's, like it's like they are. The mutations look like the thing that you've already seen,
right?
And they look kind of like the moth things that you saw.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let Terillium try to open these because my intellect is way lower. I'll help in any way if I can.
Natural 2.
All right, dope. You get in. I'm gonna say that. Oh shit! They each have. There's one that has 10 rifles, one that has 10 SMGs, or one that has 10 shotguns. I mean, and one that has 10 pistols.
I'm gonna take a shotgun. How much ammo can I get? How much ammo do I have for that? I like it because it's not semi-automatic, or it's not fully automatic like the SMG that I got is. Hopefully it burns through less.
There isn't a lot of ammo. There's 2 full. So I'd say that the shotgun has 8 shots, so there's 16 bullets in the shotgun case. Right? I don't know.
Right.
What does the shotgun have? Does it say?
It says it's got 4 shots.
Okay. So there's 8 bullets then. And
okay,
then
so I have so I've got 8 bullets for my shotgun.
And then there's 2 mags for the pistol and 2 mags for the rifles.
I'm gonna keep the fire axe, but I'm gonna drop. I feel like I should get rid of something. I don't know how. Are we bothering with like inventory management?
I just say like be reasonable. Like if you have fucking 8 weapons on you, maybe you should take like 5% off your speed or something.
Right. I want to keep my SMG and shotgun. And I I've had this rigging gun, which has been kind of useless. But I kind of want to, maybe it's good for problem solving though. Like maybe it might come in handy somewhere else.
You're over a pit. Use the rigging gun.
Yeah, right? Like it might come in handy weirdly at some point. I'm going to drop, I think, my Vibesheti, which I also has part of my exploration thing, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of plant life for me to cut through, so I'm going to drop that.
So, like, as you guys are, like, rummaging around in this, in the safes and whatnot, like getting ammo and stuff like that, the door just bursts open.
Cool.
And you see what you see in the depiction, right? Like it's almost like the one that's one of the targets that they were using is the one that like pops through the door. Right. And you can see that he did not come alone. Right. The entire hallway behind him is semi-full.
Oh,
right.
Fuck.
Oh shit. Well, we got
a lot of guns,
and they have like tentacle like things protruding from them.
Yeah.
And like some of their eyes are drooped and stuff like that. They're like some sort of zombie type things.
Like
right?
they're human or were human maybe at one point.
Yeah.
Cool.
Here, I'll get some more cool descriptions for you. Actually, they have a table for it.
Nice.
Shit. Drop the D10. I'll get it later. This is perfect. They look like they're wearing like shredded fatigues.
Nice.
Their arms are excessively long and withered, but they look like they have like kind of like you obviously like whenever the door busted open, you can tell that they're very strong. And their faces, one of their faces is collapsed into their torso, and it's like a huge screaming vertical maul. So that's the level of like mutation that they're exhibiting. Like some of them have like drooped eyes and faces, mouth on the side of their face, like elongated limbs and stuff like that. And I think it's time to roll initiative.
Yeah.
So.
All right, pass.
Pass.
The door is blocked. There are.
And it's the only door out, right?
It is. Yeah. You guys are in
cool.
the vent that you just came through, and I would say that it's gonna be hard
tough
to get.
to like get back up. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. There's one way out.
So, what's happening with those speed rules?
So I passed.
All right.
Pass.
All right. So, what are you guys gonna do? What about Delirium? Did you pass your speed roll or did you fail? Failed. All right.
I failed. Yeah, as I
All
said,
right.
I failed.
So, you two go first, and then it'll
Okay.
be these guys' turn.
How far away are they?
Close. Super close.
They're super close. Okay.
Super close. Like, the saves are at... So, like, if you're at a gun range, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys are far away from the targets, right?
Right. We're like
So, closer to the door to get
closer
into.
to the door. I have this oxygen tank that I kind of wanted to roll and then shoot and blow up, but that's maybe a bit too close. But I'm going to just use my shotgun.
All right. So, roll your attack.
Okay. Can I... So, in leveling up, I took firearms as my now
you can
expert
totally-
skill. So
You
that
could
puts
totally use
me...
that.
That's plus 15%, so that's going to be a 47. Oh, please. Yes, 26.
All right.
So-
Sweet. So,
Yeah, I'm just going to...
roll your damage.
Let me see. Where is that? Oh, it's at like the beginning of the thing. Okay. Combat shotgun. Ooh, it is like 2d10 times 10.
All right. Dope.
On a crit, it's a knockdown. I'm assuming they're like they're within 10 meters because you said
Yeah,
they're pretty close. Okay, so it's full damage. Nice. Oh, and it's it's got an audio rangefinder, so it beeps when non-friendlies approach within 10 meters. So that's something I'll keep in mind. But all right, that's 90 damage.
All right. You knock one down. Complete. You blow one's head off. Describe how you kill one.
So they sort of bust in through the door. Zeke whips around, almost like he's not. I guess he's taken firearms training, so he's pretty steady, but is also pretty shaken up at this point. And it's the kickback, sort of like sends the shells up right into this thing's face, which just explodes. This massive blood and viscera.
By the way, did I call for fear saves when these things open the door? I didn't, so let's make some fear saves before we get too far into this combat. uh, 5 stress. And make panic checks.
Oh, no.
Should everybody make panic checks or just people who failed?
Yeah, people who fail.
Okay.
I passed the panic.
All right. So it's your turn, Chris.
So
I killed one.
I would take my SMG and shoulder it and take aim on one and fire. The one with its eye drooping out, and that's a hit. I passed my combat, so I guess I assume that's a hit. Is that how that works?
Yeah, roll your damage.
$15 points of damage.
All right, so you kind of blow off one's shoulder, but it's still very, very alive. And there are still more behind it, right?
So how many can we see right now?
5.
So we can see 5, in the room.
But you can tell there's more than that.
Awesome. So yeah, this is it. Well, it was fun.
All right, so I'm just going to roll one time, if that's all right with you guys.
Sure.
Right, and then I'll roll one amount of damage, and then we'll split it between the three of you. Is that cool? So that we don't have to roll like way a ton of them.
Let's eliminate the rolls. Let's go.
Yeah. And I think my tens die has disappeared. Give me just a second. Motherfucker. I don't know where it's at, but I'm not a dummy, so. All right. I am a dummy. Should use 2. All right. 47. All right, so they succeeded in their combat rolls against you guys. And they claw. Let's see. All right, so you guys each take, it's 25 damage total divided by 3, so you guys each take 8 damage.
Do we get to make our? Is that
body? Yeah, body saves for half damage.
Or is it armor?
Okay, cool.
Or yeah, armor. Or not? Yeah, my bad. Armor or combat.
Okay, armor save is a. Oh, nice! I have a 39 armor, and I rolled a 39.
So you take 4 damage.
Cool.
So these things are like clawing and everything like that, and as soon as they get up on you, they let out this like horrendous scream, right? And then you guys are gonna make another fear save.
Fail and fail. So thankfully, no critical fail.
All right, so you guys take. Whoever fails takes 9 stress, and we're gonna need more panic checks.
9 stress that time?
Yeah,
I actually critical failed.
All right, so you're gonna take, let's say another D10. So you take another 3 stress on top of that, and then make your panic check. And then whoever fails your panic check, let me know, because I think we're getting close to panic failing.
Yeah, I'm at 16. So
it was 9 initially?
Yeah, so 12 stress total for you.
All right. I failed my panic check.
All right, so roll 1d10 plus your panic.
And I failed mine also.
All right, so also do the same thing, 1d10 plus panic. And aren't
3.
One of you guys is a Marine, right?
Yeah, he is.
Both of us, yeah.
So then I think everybody needs to make panic checks at that point. I think, what does it say for your panic?
Yeah, if I'm panicking, then
we have to make fear saves.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll make more fear saves after this. But
Okay.
what was your, so who, we'll go with Zeke first. What was his?
Okay, Zeke got a 19 total. A 3 on the D10 plus a 16 stress.
So you take another 4 stress.
That's it?
Yep.
So I, as a teamster, I can re-roll any roll on the panic effect table.
Once per session, yeah.
Yeah, once per session. So I'm... maybe I should just stick with that. Just stick with what I got. A 3 is a pretty low... It's a pretty low number. If I re-roll, I'm more than likely going to get something higher than that. So I'll just stick with that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
I was gonna say, I don't know, man.
I don't know that I want to re-roll.
And then what did Nipsey get
I'm at a 27
on the panic?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Roll 2 more panic rolls. So roll another 1d10 plus your stress.
So my stress is 22, and I rolled a 9.
Okay, so
That's it.
you got compounding problems. So you start to have a heart attack. So instead of instant death, let's do that if you don't get a stim pack within the next few moments, then you're dead. Right?
Oh, good.
All right.
I am last, so.
Well, yeah, you're up. You're up.
And actually, since we're not doing instant death, what was your other panic rule?
Yeah, you have to do it twice.
Yeah, you have to. You got compounding problems.
Right.
It's a 28.
All right, so you now are extremely afraid of xenobiology and heart attacks. You can never have a stress below 5 from now on for the rest of your life.
So you guys see Nipsey raise his SMG, ready to headshot this zombie that just slammed him into the wall, and then he just lets it go, and he grabs a hold of his chest and starts shaking. My arm hurts. He said, "Ah. My fucking arm hurts, man."
And it is Delirium's turn.
I go in with a stim pack and hit our Marine.
My savior.
It appears that you are suffering from a heart attack. I suggest
What you mean? I'm 22.
eating all those eggs. Cholesterol is bad for you.
So now we run into a weird little problem, right? We're supposed to panic. We're supposed to fear check again, right?
Yeah, because he panicked.
Yeah. So I think because he had a heart attack, it's not as. Or maybe. What do you guys want to do? Let's
Well,
let you
I
guys.
think he is probably. It depends. It's something along the lines of what's in the cocktail of stim packs, because that stuff also reduces stress, but it's also along the lines of some
Like
sort of
speed or
combat
something.
drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an adrenaline shot.
Well, I'm just saying,
But,
I don't, because of how severe everything just was, right? Do we need to fear check again right immediately? Because it's almost probably instant death.
Yeah,
I guess
at this point,
we're boned anyway.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So here's what we'll do: we'll fear check, but not panic check. So make a fear save, and then we'll get some
see
more
if we gain
stress in
some
there.
stress.
Yeah.
Does that
Cool.
do I gotta make one also?
Oh no!
Just everybody else, every friendly player nearby. Or wait, what does it say? Yeah, every friendly player nearby. Okay, first one is a success. Second one is a failure. So, thanks, Android.
Yeah.
The worst class. Your whole deal is to just make everybody uncomfortable. And
so
be
the
totally
baby
fine.
is gonna DM for the rest of the session. Right. She's gonna. So
Okay, how many stress do I take?
Yep. How much?
It's just me, right?
Oh yeah, my fault. Sorry. You take 3 stress.
Cool. I know, right?
Yeah.
That's what Zeke sounds like right now. They're about to die. Okay, so that brings us that's
back to the top of initiative.
Back to the top. So we have to make speed checks again, or are you not?
No. I like to just keep it the same initiative as.
All right.
So, yeah. What do you guys do? So you killed one, and another one just replaced it. You can tell that there's more than 5 in the hallway, but you can't quite tell how many there are.
Yeah, this is. I mean, honestly, hit point wise, I'm fine, right? We're all kind of okay. It's stress. If we have to make fear saves again, we're boned. That's it. So, seeing, we are backed into a corner. I vote we push past them and run.
But there's more of them past them.
I know, but it's that or we stay in here and die.
I got this grenade. I say in this as I hold my chest.
Shit, we said it. Okay.
We could throw it down the hallway first, at least.
Okay, yeah. Toss a grenade into the hallway.
All right, are you guys gonna try to?
Do you want to try to run past?
Yeah, how's this gonna work? Because
you can toss a grenade and then run past them, or we just toss the grenade and try to kill.
It does a 15-meter radius, so unless you guys are against like the far wall.
Well, we get to we can throw it, right?
Yeah,
a little further away.
So like you guys would have to be near like the wall that's like full of bullets.
Like the far end of the room.
Yeah, I'd say you can get there and do it, and I'll allow the two of you at least. The android would still be kind of boned.
Oh, he would still. I mean, I feel like it's that or we all die.
The greater good.
He said it. He said it. Okay, so but before you do the frag grenade, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take off my oxygen tank and just try to like throw it into the hallway.
Okay.
Nice.
So that explodes, and then run back towards the end of the wall.
So we'll do 3D 10 times 10.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna just toss the oxygen tank into the hallway, right? Like I'm not trying to like set it down in front of me.
I'm not gonna require like a roll to throw something in
a
general direction in a small room. So just roll the 3D 10 times 10.
So I'm doing that and then backing up.
And I am doing the same thing.
Throwing the frag grenade and backing up.
Yeah.
We tell the android to duck. We tell him to duck.
And we'll
try to get out of the way.
Get a chance to duck.
24 times 10.
So 240.
240 damage.
All right, so hold on. Oh, it does it to everything in that range, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, Android, I think what's fair is probably a speed save, and then if you fail the speed save,
yeah, it's a 15% chance. So let's see. I'm gonna roll the 10s first, then we know if I died or not.
Sure.
And then I have one more roll for you if you fail. So.
I got a 10.
All right, dope. So you get out of the way. As this explodes and all this, like, actually, you guys describe. You guys tell me how this goes,
Holy
right?
Shit.
So you destroyed all of them, right? Even the ones that were in the hallway, right? You guys, I'm gonna say that you guys do still take some damage, right?
Yeah, that seems fair. That seems more than fair.
Because of the way that the concussive blast would work, you know what I mean?
Sure,
like it would travel. So I'm gonna say you guys take 14 damage.
Cool.
What is our max?
Do what?
Your max is twice whatever your strength score is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
And but these things oh no, you guys tell me how this whole scene plays out.
All right,
the zombies in the hall are these walker things in the hall.
So Zeke took it off his oxygen tank, threw it through the hallway. It lands cluttering between these zombie-like fucks. Nipsey rushes past him as he's running back, his arms heavy from just suffering a heart attack. It weighs like in a dream, and he's trying to fight, but he can't really swing. But he's able to lift it and just toss this frag grenade at the right moment and push back off of this zombie with the face that was on the side. And as he falls back, he kind of stumbles into the droid, causing him to slow down a little bit. And he's able to get out of the way a little more so. As the frag grenade hits the oxygen tank and explodes, demolishing everything in the hallway. Arms and guts and body parts fall like in the Tremors movies.
Dope. Fucking sweet. So, like, your guys' ears are ringing from the explosion. All of this, like, blood and gore is everywhere, probably all over you. And everything settles. And for, like, a moment, there's, like a dull silence. And now that doorway is a little bigger than it used to be. And
a little more crowded with body parts.
What are you guys going to do now?
Zeke's just like, run. And is like picking them up off the ground, and we are like, I'm trying to like bolt through the door.
Are you guys going further in, or are you guys going back up?
We got to keep going. I mean, back up is what I don't want is we can't really get back up, right? We have like there's like a hole in the ceiling that we can try to like lift each other up through, but
okay, we guess we got to push on.
You do have that rigging gun.
Elevator shaft.
I do have that rigging gun. I mean, we can bail or we can keep going.
Fuck it, man. There's got to be a more comfortable way out than that.
I say, yeah, let's keep going. So I'm picking them up, and we are like bolting through that door.
So you guys look left, look right. There's a door either into the hallway, and then there is a door on the far side of the hallway, just a little bit to the right of where you guys are at, probably about 10 foot or 20 foot down the hall.
This, like, I'm in like. Okay, do I hear? So you said it's quiet now. Do I hear anything else? Like anything coming towards us? Are these doors closed?
No. Doors are closed for sure.
Okay. Let's go. What's going on at the end of the hallway to the right?
And give me just a second. It looks like these are like as a thing of note, it looks like they're glass doors, right? Like
okay, like they can be sealed or something.
Yeah. And what did you say again? Sorry.
To the right.
To the right. So it looks like these doors are all sealed. Like you check the one to the right, check the one at the end of the hallway. Everything looks sealed. So
okay. Like, are there any control? Is there a control panel? Can we open them at all? Or were these like these
override? Like you basically have like a lot of pressure.
Or do we have to like cut them open somehow?
Yeah.
So we can't open them without cutting them.
Yeah.
And we can't see through them, can't hear through them. But they're all, I mean, if they're all closed, it means this area might actually be somewhat safe, at least for a little while.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. My bad. Sorry. The way that they have these isn't, like, super, like, has a confusing way of explaining it. The door that's across the hallway is open.
Okay, so across the hallway is open.
Yeah, but but the door to the right is not, and the door to the left is closed as well. So only the one across the way you can get through.
Can we close it?
No, it looks like it's been cut open or something.
Okay, so that's forced open. Which means that's probably where they're like
forced
coming
open by human means or xeno means?
It looks like it was cut with like a laser cutter or something.
Well, looks like whoever was here was trying to go through there.
Does anybody have anything that can cut doors open?
No.
My only thought is that a sealed door probably doesn't have bad, or maybe it does have bad things behind it.
Well, like upon a further examination of the doors, they look like they've been welded shut. The ones that are closed look like they've been welded.
Okay. So somebody tried to like secure them. Does anybody have anything that can cut through doors just in case we need to?
All I got is a scalpel for cutting. And I don't think it's rated for metal bulkheads.
What about you, Nipsey?
I don't have anything for like that, but we can maybe find something.
Yeah, maybe we can find something.
If they've welded it, I'm sure that they have some kind of side grinder or something to cut it open.
Okay, so let's go in. All we can do is go into the open door, so let's head that way.
Yeah.
I think.
So you move into this other area, and it looks like at the end of the hallway, there's like various. Or at the end of this area, there's like various, like a makeshift wall made out of, like crates and like empty barrels and stuff like that.
Okay, so some kind of barricade.
Yeah, so there's another barricade at the end of it's like kind of like a hallway, but it's a big one, right?
Okay, so we had that, and then there was and
there's sandbags and stuff like that. So there's not necessarily all improvised stuff. Kind of, see, sandbags are, but not.
Right. So they came through this way. Yeah, I say climb the barricade.
Yeah.
I get keep moving. There's nothing. It doesn't seem like there's anything in this room worth looking at, and I'm not spending any time searching. I am moving into the hallway.
I want you to know that I am moving through this very quickly.
I am not spending a turn doing.
So you make your way over the barricade, and far to your right, it looks like there's like an opening into another area. But you don't see much of note in this area. There's definitely like an Oh, and then you do actually. I'm sorry. You do see like a hallway to your left as well.
Okay, so we can go left or right. Stick right, I guess. I don't know.
That as well.
I mean, classic D&D, right? You pick a direction, and that's the way you turn.
Yes, and then you basically search every nook and cranny.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to do that, but I'm trying. But that's as good a good way to go as any. So let's head to the right.
All right. So you see like another door that looks like it was like welded and then cut open. And it leads to like a long hallway, right? You start to walk down that hallway. You said you're moving pretty quickly, right?
We're moving fast.
Let's see. All right. So it's like a hallway, and then you see like it's like I don't know. It's like a bend in a hallway, but it gets like wider. It looks like there's like another one of those hatches that you guys came like into on the floor, and then the hallway goes further on, and you can see a door at the end of the hallway.
Like one of these blast doors that's been. We can't see if it's been welded shut, but it's closed, and they look like the same kind of door.
Let's see. It looks like this. Oh, and that panel on the floor, it looks like it's welded shut as well. But that other door is open.
Okay, so the one at like the far end of the hallway is open.
Yeah.
The panel is welded shut.
Yep.
I wish there was a way we could cut through shit. All right, what do you guys think?
Hatch or blast door? I'm gonna go with hatch. We
I
came
like
in a
hatch. I like hatch too.
We came in a hatch. Maybe we'll get out in a hatch.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys have like a plasma cutter or anything like that?
No.
Because it's welded.
Right.
That's
Okay,
Okay, then
problem.
we're gonna have to go with the thing that isn't welded.
Yeah, and none of us have the ability to cut through anything.
Oh.
Would a frag grenade blow through it?
I was gonna suggest that at the last one.
While you guys are like debating on whether or not to go through the hatch or the door, you hear a loud scream again. And then so go ahead and make a fear save for the scream.
All right. This is gonna go well. Okay, that's a fail.
Okay, you know what? Is
That's
this the thing for
success.
the Alexis that chased us?
Maybe. I mean, they were screaming on that stuff, right? All right, I failed.
I failed too. So what happens with my stress? Did it ever go down after all that, or is it? At the same
I think it
22?
I think the stim pack relieves some of your stress, right? So
I looked at it.
I thought stim packs relieve one stress, which seems useless to me. Like,
I don't even see that. 2d10
Every little
health,
bit helps, boys.
increased strength, and danger of addiction.
never mind. So never mind on the stress.
Yeah.
So I think it's about your time, bro. Like if you fail this.
I failed it. I rolled it. I failed.
All right, so
So did
Do
I.
I gotta fail the panic though?
oh shit, yeah, you gotta fail the panic. So it's. Did I already
Well,
tell
I
you guys
can't
your
pass
stress?
the fucking panic. It's 2d10.
No, you can't.
It's
No, you
yeah,
can't.
like-
Yeah, it's impossible.
Well, it's 1d10, 1d10, but still, you have 20 some odd.
Yeah,
stress,
20
right?
something. Yeah. Well, I rolled a 10, but fuck yeah.
That helps.
All right, so yeah, what is your stress right now?
It's a 22. Well, what am I getting from that fail?
All right, so,
Yeah, so it's
4
scream.
stress.
4. Okay.
So you
So
have
it's
26 stress,
26, yeah.
and then whatever you roll on a d10.
Which was a 10.
Oh yeah. All right. So, what was your result?
Yeah, I failed the fear save.
Did you
From
fail
a
the panic?
I mean, I'm at 27 stress, so
Alright.
yeah.
So, I don't
I'm gonna-
know. I think thematically, it would be maybe a good time to fucking call it then if both of you guys are and Telarium can tell his tale of how he escapes. Is that cool with you guys, or do you guys want to roll more characters?
I mean, fuck. Well, let's see what I kind of want to see what my panic result is.
All right, we'll try it out. Let's see if
Okay,
you
so I
roll
rolled a 1,
Okay.
so that's a 28.
And you can re-roll. You can re-roll, can't you?
But I mean, I can't get any better than a 1, right?
No.
So it's 28. Whatever the fuck that does. I have to look at that.
It is
Descent into madness.
another 2 phobias for you.
Yeah, cool. What am I afraid of? Not that it matters.
I would
'cause-
say xenophobe or xenobiology, and screaming.
Yeah. Sure.
And now your stress cannot be relieved by 5.
Yeah.
So wait, Chris, you might be able to. Did we actually roll your panic?
Well, I can't.
You got a 14 or something like that. Or, no, it's only 1d10 on that chart.
Yeah,
Plus
you got a
stress.
natural 10.
Yeah, I got a nat 10.
Oh,
so yeah, it's like
all right.
the worst result.
So yeah, I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you guys want to keep on pushing on, the two of you?
Oh, so like our Marine friend just like
he dies,
keels over.
Yeah.
Heart attack.
Heart attack.
It finally catches up. How many frag grenades does he have on him?
I don't know. How many do you have on you?
The extermination loadout comes with 6.
And I only threw 1.
So that's 5 frag grenades. So he panics, has a heart attack, and dies.
Yeah, you see Nestle just like moving, and then he just stops and he drops dead.
And then as soon as he like flops down on the ground or whatever, you can see like more of these like creatures coming, right, through that open doorway.
He also has released his bowels after dying. So
of course,
just shit all over himself.
Yeah, grenades. You need to work for those grenades.
I'm gonna see if I can get this hatch open. I'm assuming they're like coming down one of these hallways, right?
Yeah, the one that you were thinking about going.
Okay, I'm gonna try to I'm gonna just grab his body, drag it over top of the hatch, and pull the pin on one of the hand grenades and then run. Obviously telling Delirium that I'm gonna do this so we can get out of the way and try to blow open this hatch.
All right, dope. So Chris, if you want, roll a character and we'll cue that motherfucker in before the end of the session. And I think we could probably get another session out of this if you guys want.
Depending on whether or not we survive.
Yeah, depending on the next
seems
bonus.
Unlikely. But
so you want to try to blow up?
I'm going to try to blow open the hatch with all 5 of his frag grenades.
Okay.
And
get away at the same time.
Yeah.
All right. So, I would imagine that the blast radius would increase, right, with more frag grenades, right?
That kind of makes sense. I mean,
So I'd say that it's what kind of roll? Yeah, let's say that a speed roll to see how far away you get, and for Delirium as well.
All right.
And then it's going to be 5d10 times 10 for the damage.
All right. Speed is a 44. All right, I failed. I hope that means I don't blow myself up.
Let's say it's quarter damage.
11.
Quarter damage.
Yeah, quarter damage.
Okay, so 5d10 times 10.
Yep.
I'm just going to roll 5d10s and then multiply the result by 10. Because I don't have 5 of those. All right, here we go. Oh, whoops. 2, 8, 16, 22, 27. So 270 damage. But I'm dead, right? I just managed to blow myself up.
67 damage.
Yeah, I'm at 60 hit points right now. So,
all right. So,
that's how Zeke would have wanted to go.
Let's tie it up, right? Those things are obviously, actually, all of them are still standing, damaged, right? All of the creatures, they're all still standing, damaged. So give me the outro to Zeke and Delirium. That killed you both, right?
I know. I think Telerium passed his speed check.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stupid 15% chance.
Yeah. So what's Zeke's outro?
So I think Zeke isn't going to give any famous like last words. He didn't mean to blow himself up. He's not going to be like avenge me, but like he's like, we got to find a way to kill these motherfuckers. And he's like fumbling with the pin and like his plan is to like take the grenade, pull the pin, and then run back and throw it. But he accidentally fumbles the grenade. Telerium sees this and manages to run, but Zeke is like dropped the grenade, is trying to pick it up before just like looking up at this hallway full of these terrifying aliens before it just detonates, and Zeke is reduced to nothing more than like a red mist.
All right. So
and maybe the hatch is blown open, and maybe it's not.
So Telerium, I think here's what we're gonna do. You're already one ahead, right? I normally like to do like a crisis check 3 or something like that for this. So let's say because you're a since you already got one speed roll out. What are your intentions? What do you want to do or to happen right now? Like, are you running away? Are you running into battle? What are you doing?
Well, I think I am trying to get away from all of this. Perhaps there is that door at the end of the hallway that is not welded, correct? Or is this all a dead end?
That's the way that the things are coming through, and they're still standing.
Oh, that is not good. And did the explosion actually open the hatch?
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is, are you trying to get away, or are you trying to? Because we'll just go ahead and wrap it up since you're the only one alive.
I think I'm gonna try to get away.
By going further in.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
Only one direction, and it's the opposite of those things.
All right. So you go down in here. It is like you just drop through the hatch, just jump down. I won't make you take damage or anything.
Such a benevolent.
But
warden.
You jump down. It's a room. It opens up into a room full of broken monitors and scientific equipment. It looks like there is a metal freezer door, and it has spray painted on it, "You're already dead." Painting of a dog-like creature in like a weird smudge style. Yeah, and it looks like there is 2 doors leading out of this. And you can hear the things getting to the edge of the shaft up top.
Now that I think it's going to be more appropriate in terms of horror movies is that I just pick one of the doors and it just fades to black.
All right. So, everybody died, and
everybody died.
Telerium got away. That was really fun. I guess that'll be the conclusion of our Deadplanet module.
Yeah.
There's a ton more to see of this thing. This is only like a tiny little fraction of what's in the book. And if anybody watches, or if anybody's watching, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.